Well, hello there, people. Welcome back to my channel, and today I have an exciting update video for you. It's all about my Ford Sierra RS Cosworth today, so to you Mercedes people out there, I'm sorry that I'm not bringing you any 500e related stuff video today, but I hope you will stay put here and check out my latest upgrade on my Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. So let's just get straight on with it and have a little look in the engine bay. And maybe some of you eagle-eyed people out there have noticed it already. It's my genuine Garrett T4 Rs500 turbo. Oh, look at that, people. Let's have a moment of silence. Okay, that's enough. So here it is. Finally, I got to mount my freshly rebuilt Garrett T4 Rs500 turbo, and it is a part of my mission to make this Sierra RS Cosworth more into a uniform RS500 replica. I'm not a fan of cars that look like something just on the outside but not on the inside. I want to make it a bit more complete in a way. And even though, yeah, it doesn't have an RS500 engine and all, at least I have some of it in there to bring it a bit more RS500 spice. So this T4 does exactly that. And I was lucky to find a company here in Norway which actually had genuine Garrett parts in stock for this turbo. So they have replaced the compressor wheel, they have replaced the bearing inside, so it now features a genuine Garrett threaded 360 bearing and a genuine Garrett compressor wheel. So I'm super happy with that. They also gave the turbo obviously a good clean, and it is a rebuilt turbo. It looks friggin' brand new. They also like machined up the well, not machined up, but they cleaned up like the wastegate valve inside, and freshened up some threads in the compressor housing, and it's all like just in fantastic good condition. I also got some nice aftermarket parts, even though it had some issues with the lovely RS500 turbo damper, which I got from Graham Good Racing. So if you do have a little comment on this, or if you do know something about this, I would love for you to chime in here. What I think is that I may have mounted this incorrectly. At least it does seem so when I look at pictures of how these spacers on this bolt here is mounted. But the only way I could mount it was like this, to make these horseshoes sit straight onto the plate on the turbo there, where the shims or the wear parts sit. It does seem that this thin shim or spacer is supposed to sit between the mounting block there and the first horseshoe, but now I had to mount it on the bolt side, which I'm not too sure is the correct way, but this is the only way I could fit it to make it fit correctly without these horseshoes being like twisted to one side. So if you do have any comment on that, please chime in. So yeah, that's how it is. I also got this lovely actuator bracket from Turbo Performance Limited. So thank you, Vince Osborne. I appreciate it. It looks friggin' awesome. And also I fitted the a new turbo oil feed hose. I routed it differently than the RS500. The RS500 has it routed up front here, but as long as I have this, or this is not the reason why I don't route the oil feed hose here, but I'm missing some spacers here. If I were to mount it this way around, then you would have to use spacers to fit on the cam cover bolts here to make it fit on like in this height here. So that's how it went in the end. I also fitted my T3 cooling pipe here The RS500 one is a short one here. I have that in my parts bin, but as long as I have this hose cut to this length, I had to use my T3 cooling pipe. I also have the bottom cooling pipe fitted to the thermostat housing there. That is the correct cooling pipe for the RS500 turbo. And I have a new Garrett actuator, supposedly a genuine Garrett one, but I have my doubts actually, because it didn't come in a Garrett bag or Garrett box, or it doesn't have any numbers on it. So I got this from I got it from Burton Power. So I'm a bit like, I really don't like it, but it works. It works very well. I had it on my T3, so I'm looking forward to adjust it to this T4. But first off, I have to make my turbo boost gauge work again. It stopped working here the other day when I was actually fitting this, so I thought I had a vacuum issue or something, but I didn't. I put vacuum directly on the gauge in the car, and it doesn't move. So I have to have a look at that. Also, the I have fitted like the drop bracket on the alternator. Also, these aftermarket RS500 hoses had to be trimmed to make them fit. When I got everything fitted, you had to trim like the length of the hoses, both this hose and the outlet boost hose. You had to trim that a lot actually to make it fit here. So yeah, so now there's a couple of details left. It's stuff like this, like hose clamps. They're not staying here for long, I can guarantee you that, but for now it's just a temporary installment, so to speak. I'm after more of these Ford style hose clamps to make it look even better, because now it doesn't look very nice with these screw hose clamps. Other than that, there was not any issues. I had a bit of a hard time, like on and off with the turbo, to get the rotation orientation correct with the centerpiece and the exhaust and compressor housing orientation, but it went well all in the end. So looks awesome. And I have to say, I can't wait to get this car out on the road to see how it works with this T4. A lot of people say, yeah, there's going to be tons of lag, but I have to say I'm not too sure about it, especially now when there's a 360 bearing inside, and I don't know if that's going to make a hell of a lot difference, but I'm not too concerned about this car being too slow. I really couldn't care less if it's not the fastest Cosworth in the world. I'm more into that, getting a feel of how the car was supposed to be when it came out of the factory thing. Obviously, I would like to drive fast. I can drive fast. I like when a car is fast, but I don't think they're that slow either. I mean, it's fast enough, and there's always a car that's faster. So with the horsepower thing, well, I do have a stage 1 chip for this car though, so maybe I'll fit that after a while. I really don't know, but I have to say I'm looking forward to see how it performs like it is. So I think I'll leave it there, people. This video is definitely too long almost already, so I think I'll just wrap it up there. But I have to say thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, please like my videos. I really hope you do like them. So again, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my future videos. So until next time, people, have a great one, and see you guys later. Bye bye bye. See ya.